What's up, family? Trail here, and we need to talk about the new health crisis that is affecting everyone. And shockingly, I'm not referring to COVID-19. In fact, we have a new concern that is spreading at almost the same speed as COVID. Also, there are some new concerns surrounding candidates for the 2024 election, and Donald Trump is at the top of that list. And last but not least, hey, we just had a few bills passed, and now they are ready to be signed by President Biden. But guys, in order to keep this video short, don't forget how much a simple press of the like button does for this video and for this channel. And also, I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers, so help a brother out, okay? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Well, guys, the New York governor is now declaring monkeypox as a disaster in New York State because they are having an outbreak right now. It says that the New York governor, Kathy Hochul, declared a disaster in the Empire State on Friday amid rising cases of monkeypox virus. Now, Kathy, governor of state of New York, by virtue of authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the state of New York, hereby fined pursuant to Section 28, Article 2-B of the executive law that a disaster has occurred in New York State. Now, the executive order enables us to respond more swiftly and allows healthcare professionals to take additional steps that will help get more New Yorkers vaccinated. Now, this particular declaration will be in effect through August the 28th, and it will expand the ranks of medical professionals who can administer monkeypox vaccinations to include midwives, emergency medical service providers, and pharmacists. It also allows physicians and nurse practitioners to issue non-patient specific standing orders for vaccines and requires that healthcare providers send vaccination data back to the state. Now, this virus can cause swollen lymph nodes, fever, chills, rash, and eventually lesions that fall off. And it's especially important to recognize the ways in which this particular outbreak is currently having a disruptionate impact on certain at-risk groups, Hochul said in a statement announcing the disaster declaration. So again, guys, we are not just worried about COVID right now. We are now worried about monkeypox in this country, especially after this particular declaration in New York State. So guys, continue to be safe out there, wear your mask, protect yourselves, and be careful who you're going around, guys. We definitely want to stay safe throughout the remaining of this year, guys. But moving on, guys, hey, we do need to talk about these floods of rain that is going on right now in multiple places of the United States. We are talking about on the East Coast, and now we are talking about on the West Coast, guys. And yes, right here in this article, it talks about some monsoonal rain floods the streets and casinos in Las Vegas. This is very unknown, guys, but they are having a really drastic time right now as far as the casinos go, because a lot of these casinos have been receiving floods within their casinos as well as on the streets of Las Vegas Boulevard. But guys, that is not what we really want to talk about, guys. We do want to talk about the flooding that is going on in Kentucky right now. And that is because so far, guys, they have had at least 28 people die from these Kentucky floods. Yes, guys, they are saying in this article that everything is gone wrong. And right here, guys, it talks about the floods unleashed by torrential rains in eastern part of Kentucky have killed at least 28 people, including 4 children, Governor Andy Beshear said on Sunday. And guys, it's not even over yet, because the governor has just announced on Sunday that they are expecting to receive even more flooding. So they want to warn the residents in far as bracing yourselves for more flooding. Yes, guys, they are saying that as parts of Kentucky continue to assess the damage from the past week's floods, Governor Andy Beshear is warning residents of more rain and potential flooding to come throughout Monday morning. Now, guys, the next couple of days are going to be very hard, according to the governor. Said that, look, we've got rain and maybe even a lot of rain that's going to hit the same areas once again. Please pray for the people in these areas. And if you are in these areas that are going to get hit by rain again, make sure that you stay safe, guys. Make sure you have a place that is higher ground. Go to a shelter. Just please Please be safe. Yes, guys, that is the exact prayer and the warning that is pushed out from the governor of Kentucky. And again, guys, I will reiterate that same statement as well. We will continue to keep those in our prayers in the meantime and throughout the day of Monday, guys, for Kentucky. We definitely want to keep them in our prayers, and hopefully no one dies because of these floodings that is going on in Kentucky. Moving on, guys. Hey, good news for someone out there, and that is because of the Mega Millions. Someone actually won the Mega Millions that was drawn on this past Friday. And yes, the lottery was up to $1.36 billion, guys. And they're saying that at least one ticket received all of the numbers, including the Mega Ball number. So yes, guys, who is going to come forward? Is one of you out there watching this channel actually win the lottery? If so, comment down below and let me know, guys. But it does say in this article, it says that, look, we may never know who exactly won the $1.3 billion Mega Millions jackpot. And yes, guys, it says that there's a chance that the identity of the winner of the $1.3 billion lottery is not going to ever be known. And that is because of a specific law that is in Illinois. And that allows people who score more than $250,000 to keep their names a secret. Don't tell anyone, guys. But yes, the winning ticket to the mind-boggling fortune was sold at the Speedy Cafe Speedway gas station in Des Plaines, lottery officials have told us so far. And yes, so far, guys, no one has come forward and said that they are actually the winner. But like I said, guys, according to this new Illinois law, we may never know exactly who that winner is, guys. But hopefully we do want to find out so that we can congratulate them and celebrate in efforts because they just became almost a billionaire, guys. But anyways, moving on. Hey, we do have some good news because a recent bill was just passed by the House, and that is the ban on assault weapons. Yes, guys, recently the House of Representatives were able to pass this bill on Friday, securing a significant victory for Democrats following a spat of mass shootings across the country over the past 90 days, guys. You know what I'm talking about. We don't have to rehash that once again, but this particular legislation titled the Assault Weapons Ban of 2022 cleared the chamber in a 217 to 213 vote. But the Republicans are saying that, look, we're not going to vote for this thing. We are not going to vote for this. So, guys, we still don't know whether or not this bill is going to pass in the Senate. But according to this article, guys, it does say that this particular bill, although it has received bipartisan support in the past in the House, the legislation has little chance of progressing in the Senate because of widespread Republican opposition to the bill. It's saying that, look, still, House Democrats had pressed leadership for the chance to vote on this particular measure to send a message that they are fighting for an issue that has increased in popularity in the recent years. And according to a poll conducted by Fox News back in June, found that 63% of registered voters support banning assault weapons. So again, guys, hey, this bill has passed in the House, although it might not necessarily pass in the Senate, but we still don't know yet, guys. They still need to go ahead and bring this assault bans bill to the floor so that it can receive the votes necessary to see whether or not it is going to pass in the Senate. But if it does, guys, I will keep you guys posted. And again, we will continue to pray for those individuals that have been affected by the mass shootings over the past 90 days, guys. We have lost a lot of people, innocent people in this country. So you guys know what I'm talking about. Continue to keep those in our prayers during the meantime. But guys, that is not the only bill that was just passed. We also saw another bill passed last week, and that is good news because this particular bill passed in the House and in the Senate. And we were talking about the CHIPS bill, and that bill is set up to provide billions of dollars for the United States to support the infrastructure to create our own chips in this country so that the United States no longer has to depend on Taiwan to supplying us with chips in for our manufacturing. Now, this article talks about the House passes bill to boost the U.S. chips production and the China competition. That is because China is developing these chips as well. And now this bill has passed in the House and in the Senate and is sending over right now to President Biden for his signature, guys. So yes, guys, like I said, that is some awesome news that this CHIPS bill is being signed into law very soon. We hope earlier this week. And once that happens, guys, billions of dollars are going to flow into different companies locally in the United States for them to develop their own manufacturing plants to create these new chips that go into pretty much all of our technology products in this country. And hopefully we no longer have to compete with China as well as Taiwan. We can develop these chips locally in our country. That is some good news, guys, especially after we are dealing with this drought right now as far as getting chips from these manufacturers in order for automakers to produce cars, phone companies to produce more phones, and things like that, guys. So this chips bill will actually fix that in the long term. So moving on, guys. Hey, Biden's approval rating. We already know this, guys. We've seen this over time, over the past 2 years. And what do you know? His approval rating has dropped again, according to the latest Gallup poll, guys. And yes, it says that President Biden's approval rating sank to a new low since the Gallup conducted its first survey on the president's approval rating back in January of 2021. Now, the Gallup poll found that 38% of voters approved of Biden's job as president, down from 41% just last month. So it's dropped around 3% since the last 30 days, guys. And in comparison, the president started out his term at around 57% approval rating back in January of 2021. So, guys, it's saying that President Biden is still not doing a good job in this country. And I'm sure a lot of you out there watching this channel would actually agree with that. But also, guys, President Biden is now turning up the insults on the former President Donald Trump. And this is probably because of all of the news surrounding the January 6th trial that has been going on CNN over the past 30 days or so, which we have found out a lot of information in regards to that riot on Capitol Hill. And that right now, guys, is really tarnishing the former President Donald Trump's, his name, his legacy, and things like that. And President Biden is taking advantage of that. And he has been pushing different types of insults in regards to what exactly Donald Trump has done for this country as a whole. And yes, guys, President Biden believes that that will actually help him as far as moving in towards the midterm elections. As you know, guys, President Donald Trump is still telling people that he might run for the presidential race in 2024, but he has yet to say that he will run for the presidential election, guys. And like I said before, guys, I still don't believe that he is actually going to run, but that is just my opinion. But yes, guys, President Biden is turning up the heat in regards to insulting and going after former President Donald Trump. And guys, it might be helping, guys, because some GOP senators are now skeptical of the damaged Trump, whether or not he can actually win in 2024. Yes, the senators are saying after all of the news that has been showing throughout the trial of the January 6th riot on Capitol Hill, they are actually saying that maybe President Trump is not fit to run this country once again. I mean, we voted for him in the past, it's 6 years ago, but according to all of this information that we have today, he might not be the best candidate for 2024, especially for the Republicans. Although they are saying that they do have a great chance of winning back the Senate and the House come the midterm elections, which I will say that they might actually win back those particular House and the Senate come this midterm elections in November. But right here, guys, it says that, look, the Democrats are now begging former Donald Trump to go ahead and start running for the 2024 election. They are saying that right now, while we got all of this information to go after you, we really, really hope that you go and run for the 2024 presidential run right now. So yes, guys, that is because they have a lot of information on him and they want to go ahead and start running those ads against him right now. So yes, the Democrats are actually planning on exactly what they're going to do once Donald Trump says officially that he is running for the next president. The Democrats are already plotting how to take advantage of another White House run from the 45th president, Donald Trump. So yes, the Democrats are planning for the first time, considering they have yet to plan for anything else in the past. But yes, they are planning to go against Donald Trump if he decides to run for the 2024 presidential election. And last but not least, guys, we do have another projection from this particular website right here, which talks about, we have the 2024 election projection of exactly who would win in regards to Ron DeSantis or Donald Trump. And yes, they are saying right here in this article that they are projecting that the governor of Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis, will beat former President Donald Trump. It says that right here, a new election projection shows that DeSantis beating Trump for 2024 GOP presidential nomination. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.